Hi, everybody. Bob Lazaro from All Things Leland, and it's my pleasure to have with us today Kyle Abrams from the Brunswick Family Assistance Organization, a local not-for-profit that has been serving Brunswick County in one shape, way, or form since 1977. That's before there was even a town of Leland. It's for all my neighbors to have some appreciation of that. Leland is only 31 years young. BFA is going on almost 50. So, Kyle, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Leland in 1977 had 34,000 residents. The Census Bureau says as of 2024, it's over 167,000. But with that, when you take a look at the demographic change, it was really striking to me that 13% of children under 13 live in poverty. One in seven in Brunswick County are food insecure. So organizations like yours and your partners are really important. So just how many people on an annual basis does BFA assist?
So, Brunswick Family Assistance serves Brunswick County residents who are living at 130% of the federal poverty level and below, which makes up about 25% of the population here. And last year, we served 25% of the population, which is about 45,000 individuals. Now, that's just some of those, most of those are just one service. They may have come in for food at one
Right.
point, or their kids maybe took place in one of our seasonal programs. But one way or another, 45,000 people in this county received a service from Brunswick Family Assistance.
That's amazing. I don't think folks realize that more than half the children that go to Brunswick County schools are income eligible for free or reduced lunch. So BFA does provide a lot of assistance. So what kind of programs do you offer to residents? And I know you have eligibility requirements.
Yeah, so our two eligibility requirements are just that. What we said is the Brunswick County residents and 130% of the federal poverty level or below. Right now, for a single individual, the federal poverty level, right at the federal poverty level, is about $1,600 a month in income. So we can go up to an additional 30% of that. So most of the families that we're working with are low to moderate income, and a lot of the families that we're working with, probably almost all of the families we're working with, are in some form of financial crisis at one point or another. And so our goal is to support them in that with our different programs. So we have a rental assistance program for those that are struggling with rent. We have a utility assistance program for those who are struggling to pay their utility bills. We have a prescription assistance program for those individuals and family members that need prescriptions and they can't afford them. We have several seniors that, even Medicaid and Medicare can't, fill all of their needs. And so we have to step in from time to time to help them with we only serve life sustaining medicines. So we don't do opiates and things like that, but there are still lots of people in need. And then our biggest program that we have all year round is our food pantry program. Last year, our food pantry program served over 10,000 families, 10,000 households in this community. And so that's located in our Bolivia office right now. And then we have our mobile pantry. One of the biggest challenges that we have in our community, because it's so big, because it's so spread out, is mass transportation. We don't have a mass transportation system. We don't have a public transportation system other than a few pilot programs and a few small pickup situations for people with disabilities. So we are going to the people. We have the mobile pantry has all the same services that we have at our main office. And it goes to places like Ash, Calabash, Leland, Southport, Holden Beach, Charlotte, places that are a little bit farther away for people to get to. And make it, and it's hard for them to get to where we are. Our office is centrally located in the county, but that means that people at the other ends of the county, it's a little tougher to get to us.
Yeah, I can imagine. So from the top of the county to the bottom is quite a distance, and if you have no transportation, having the ability to get a ride to or to get to one of these remote pantry, the pantry locations is really important. And so, I mean, this requires a lot of partners. I mean, so
Mhm.
maybe you could share with us some of your community partners in providing these services, whether it's a direct service or outreach.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Brunswick County is the fact that our nonprofits work so well together. Um, I think we have great relationships with a lot of nonprofits, and we work with a lot of them closely. And I feel like we're well supported by the county, which is also a great thing. So some of the groups we work with, we have two other not small nonprofits that work out of our office in Bolivia. One of them is Paws Pantry. They pack and deliver pet food to the pantries, the other food pantries around the community. And this is a great opportunity for us to serve our clients who really rely on their pets for companionship, particularly our seniors. And we have a lot of people that choose to they choose to feed their pets over themselves. We don't want that to happen, and so we work with them to help that. The other one is Birthday Wishes. Birthday Wishes provides presents to the kids who are aged 3 to 14. These are low income children, and their parents just may not be able to provide that for them, and so they provide that, and it's a wonderful, wonderful program, and we're happy to work with both of them. The other groups we work with New Hope Clinic very closely. They've actually started co-locating their wellness wagon, which is their mobile clinic, with a couple of our mobile pantries. That's really been wonderful. We tend to work with Brunswick Partnership for Housing. They do more of the homeless services, and we do more of the people before they get to that. But it's a great collaboration, and we're often on the phone working with them, talking with them, and figuring out ways to support each other. And there are several others. We were very, very fortunate in this community to have so many good nonprofits
Yeah.
that serve us.
I was going to ask you, I mean, if someone was interested in volunteering, how would they go about doing that? To give a day or to provide some financial assistance to BFA.
Yeah, so the two easiest ways are, one is to go onto our website and check out our volunteer page there. That can give you some information and connect you to who you need to be connected over here. The other one is to call us and ask for Morgan. Morgan is our community engagement coordinator and organizes all of our volunteers. We do require everybody to do an orientation
Mm.
and a training. But once you do that, then you can sign up for whatever shifts you want to sign up for.
That's good information. And
Mhm.
as from the beginning of the organization to today, I mean, I realize it's a long period of time. Your services have changed. I mean, back in 1977, I mean, so how has that progressed, Kyle, as needs have changed and the population has changed?
Yeah, I think different things in the community have shaped the way that we operate. So when we started, we were more of a volunteer organization where we were helping connect volunteers to service opportunities in the community. And then it grew from there to the food pantry. And then we continually added services as we needed them. We did have a job readiness and kind of life skills training classes that we used to do. But then Florence hit, and then COVID hit, and the services needed to be more emergent, and we needed to be able to move faster and get things to people quicker. And so we can kind of completely reshaped what we did for a while, and that's where the mobile pantry came into place, and that's where kind of these streamlining our programs and making them more about critical services came into play. And now we're kind of moving away from, we're kind of moving past those times, past COVID,
Mm.
past Florence, and now we are trying to bring back some of those long-term solutions to poverty and housing and education and those types of things. So we're working with right now we're working with the Brunswick County, or excuse me, not the Brunswick County, the North Carolina Agricultural Extension Agency, which is based out of the Brunswick County Government Center, on nutrition education programs to teach our clients how to budget, how to work with the food that we're providing with them, how to shop healthily, things that can improve their lives. And right now we're also trying to figure out a financial literacy program. That's obviously a big concern for people, is how to manage their money, and how to budget and do those things. So
Mm.
those are important tools I think we're trying to get to, and we're working on them right now to bring them to our community members.
Yeah, I past job many years ago working in Northern Virginia. I worked for a hospital organization, and we sponsored a local foods program and did some work on SNAP as well, because bad food is cheap, and helping to teach people how to use vegetables and other more healthy choices goes a long way in their personal health as well.
Mhm.
So I was going to say to those folks who are watching this video, if you go to brunswickfamily.org, you could volunteer, send in a donation, learn more about the organization itself. Before we end, Kyle, is there anything else that you would like to add?
Um, no, right now we are in the middle of our Fill the Sleigh program, which is our big Christmas program that we do. We provide for excuse me for it's for seniors and children 0 to 16, seniors 60 and older. We provide presents for our program participants. Each family gets a turkey, a $25 gift card to Food Lion, and an additional box of food with like Thanksgiving or Christmas and Thanksgiving staples that make a holiday meal. And so we're really ramping up for that and excited. And we got, I'm not sure when this is going to air, but we have opportunities to volunteer still for that. We have opportunities to donate and sponsor kids. It's like an angel tree program where you get the list of wishes that they've made. We go out and we purchase those for them. So if people are interested in that, we're right in the middle of that right now.
Super. I'd like to thank you for joining us, and appreciate all the hard work that your organization does in the community. A lot of newcomers, obviously, to Brunswick County, and the more we can share information about the work that you do to help educate folks and get them more involved is really important in my point of view. So, again, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.